Let's start with something you tweeted last week, something optimistic. Johnson & Johnson just released their latest results, and you said, we miraculously have at least 3 safe, highly effective vaccines. Miraculously is quite something for someone with your background. Tell me why you're so shocked.
The Johnson & Johnson shot is a one-shot vaccine as opposed to 2 shots, so much easier to administer, refrigerated, and it had 100% effectiveness against hospitalizations and deaths and severe disease after 48 days. So that is what we hope for. The headlines were all about the fact that, they came out as being 72% effective in the United States. The Moderna and Pfizer mRNA vaccines were like 95%. There was disappointment about that. But the reality of this is a highly effective vaccine. It stops people from getting sick. If some people have some sniffles and mild effects from the coronavirus, that's okay. This is going to stop the deadly disease, and that is the ultimate goal of the vaccine.
If Americans come in and they are offered the J&J vaccine instead of Moderna and Pfizer, you are telling them there is no problem. You should absolutely take that, right?
Yes. I am worried that there were going to be people who are going to say, hey, I'm going to wait until there's more supply of the other vaccines. And right now, with hundreds of thousands of people actively infected, circulating, the most dangerous thing for you is getting the coronavirus now versus a vaccine now. And taking the shot that you can get is going to be the most valuable thing. And then, we're bound to, from what mutations are developing, end up needing boosters down the road anyway.
Now, as you said, there are other variants. We're hearing an enormous amount of news about, in particular, the South Africa variant, where the vaccines that have been developed are effective but are not as effective. How significant a gap is that as the South Africa variant likely becomes much broader spread here in the United States?
I find it alarming. The South African variant and the Brazilian variant that also has a similar mutation, both have landed in the United States and are starting to spread. The vaccines have some partial effectiveness against these variants. We have to wait for some more data. Both the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, Moderna vaccine, and Pfizer vaccine, the argument is it appears to be reasonably effective enough to provide some significant protection. And we're even seeing some signs that they protect against the most severe disease, hospitalization and death. But it is worrisome that there is so much virus circulating, we're seeing mutations develop that start to evade the vaccines. That's going to make boosters, updated versions of these vaccines, inevitably necessary.